I hope you have gone through the questions already. Okay. Okay, we can start off with the first questions. Okay, the first question is about first two questions. The first two questions are about the work breakdown structure. Okay, it starts off with, let's start off with question one. It's focusing on, it's saying that Henry Ford, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's saying that Henry Ford was quoted saying that nothing is particularly hard if you divide it into small jobs. This can also be applied to any project, no matter how complex or complicated it may be. So the first question is, what is a work breakdown structure and what is a work package? I would like to hear from you.
So I'm at a loud place. I don't know if I can answer. But the word breakdown structure basically is just a structure or outline indicating the sub-projects, work packages, and activities of a project, as well as the reporting relationships between the individuals or the different activities.
Yes. Okay. And anyone else with another better definition? So the
And then the package would be,
okay, the package.
Package would be now the agreement or the contract, which indicates now how the deliverables of the project are taken under consideration, I think.
So I want to something.
Yes, Enoch, you can go ahead.
For me, according to my understanding, work breakdown structure is just breaking a project into small pieces, small component. I mean, breaking down the project into small component. That's my definition for work breakdown structure.
Yes, yes. Okay, that's fine. Also, and the work package.
Work package. Okay, so I'm still processing. Huh?
Okay. Okay, because in terms of the
processing.
You're all not far off. You're in line because the word breakdown structure, you can actually define it even as it's like a hierarchical structure that shows all the deliverables of the project in such a way that once you complete all those deliverables, you have achieved the objectives of that specific project. While the work package is like now it's like a deliverable, the lowest unit on the lowest level of the hierarchy. In the hierarchy, so the lowest deliverable that you have there, it will be your work package. But it's a bit far from when you say it's the contract. I did not get that part very well. Thomas, or who said that?
It was me, sir. I was referring to a work package.
You're saying it's a contract?
It's sort of, not necessarily a contract, just a way for everyone to know what the deliverables will be and how to go about the process, I think.
Yes, it's those deliverables. You see on the work breakdown structure, you have deliverables on it. So at the lowest level, those ones at the lowest level on the work breakdown structure, those are your work breakdown. Those are your work packages.
Is it the work at the lower structure, the individuals doing the work at the lower structure?
Is it there?
What does Sir mean by at the lowest
Okay,
structure or whatnot?
okay. Because the work breakdown structure is like a hierarchy. It's like you see an organogram.
Yeah.
It's starting from the top there, then it's going down. It looks similar to that also. So at the bottom there, the bottom you will have some deliverables there also. So that will be a work package at the bottom of that hierarchy.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So why do you think it's necessary for us to have a work breakdown structure for any project?
I feel it's based, as the quote says, that if a job is made into simpler or into smaller parts, then everyone can contribute and the work won't seem as much as it is, or won't be as hard as to do, and everyone is involved.
And I think it's also so that the individual, like team members, know exactly what needs to be accomplished within like each deliverable.
Yes. But in terms of because you can also use it to assign or to delegate different deliverables to specific people so they can work on that. So in such a way that once you have delegated all those deliverables to people, it's like you have covered the entire project. What else maybe?
Noted.
So
also confirms the scope statement.
Yes. That's very true, because your project at the end of the day, it must only cover what is in the scope. So you can actually use it to control your scope there, and also to check out in terms of things like scope creep. You can also see it from there. It also helps with cost estimation, because there is what we call activity-based costing. You can actually for each work package, you will know the activities that will be done for that deliverable, and then you can actually assign the cost value to it, like how much will it cost for each activity. And then once you sum them up, all of them, for the entire project, it means you will know the cost for the entire project. And the other thing, again, it's used also for in terms of your risk management for the project, because you can actually do your risk assessment in terms of for every activity. You can identify what are the risks for it, and then from there and then you will have something like a risk register where you're going to put in all the risks that you have identified, and then you're going to analyze them and evaluate them. I think that will be the topic that you cover very soon also. Okay, I think we've highlighted that. I think those are enough points for today. Okay. Okay, how do you think? Okay, this one I've answered this one already. In terms of cost estimation and identifying project risks. Okay, we can move on to question 2. Okay, question 2 is saying project management can be applied at work and also in the personal life of an individual. A graduate engineer would like to build a brand new house for his or her parents. However, he or she would like to apply project management skills acquired from university. So the question is, develop a work breakdown structure for constructing a brand new house. And you are given a hint that you should include procurement or purchasing of necessary construction materials. So what did you do so far about that?
First, we focused on the hierarchy.
Okay, that's the work breakdown structure. So what do you have in your work breakdown structure?
I have detail and controlling, and then procurement of materials, and then foundation, and then also the construction itself. Those are my different.
Okay.
And then above that now, there's the client.
Client. Would you be able to show us your on your screen, maybe like a video?
No, I did it in a book, sir.
Oh, okay. But can you all hear me well?
Sir's voice fades in and out, but yeah, I think so.
I don't know what the issue is with. Okay, if you can hear me. Okay, others? Enoch? Enoch? Is Enoch with us?
Yes, yes, sir.
What do you have in your work breakdown structure?
I have the foundation, electricity, plumbing, excavation, masonry work, building finish, about painting, and filling.
Okay. Is there something maybe that we have skipped in there?
Don't know. So must just now provide us with more comment now.
Okay, because I also tried to come up with one. Let me just show you. Okay, I've tried to come up with this one with the same work breakdown structure also. One of the colleagues, animal. Okay, I've come up with this. I hope you are able to, can you see on the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I have a house construction project at the top there. Then I've divided into the deliverables now. Here you have your design, and then you have your procurement, the primary structure itself, electrical structure, plumbing structure, and then finishing off. I think you have, Enoch also talked about finishing off. So this is still in line with what you guys did also. And within the primary structure itself, I have a foundation development. So there you are making the foundation, and then the exterior wall development also. And then finally the roofing structure. Okay. So within each deliverable, let's say now in terms of the design, I started with the typical activities that you can do there. You can start off with sketching the house first. Okay. I started with, you can start maybe with sketching the house, and then you finalize your design. Can you hear me well still?
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
Oh, okay. Okay, and then in terms of your procurement, you decide now. You are going to buy cement, you are going to buy bricks, you are going to buy, let's say, stones that you use for your concrete. You are going to buy your electrical utilities. You're going to buy your plumbing equipment and all the other things that you're going to use, even sand, stamping machine, all that. Okay. And in terms of foundation development, what you're going to do, you're going to develop the topology or the layout of the land where you are going to build. Sometimes maybe it's not clear, the land is not clear, so you have to prepare that also. And you have to excavate, you prepare the concrete and all that. Even for the wall, you have to prepare the concrete again. You start building the wall itself. Then you might insert doors, insert windows. Okay. And the roof itself, you're gonna weld those steel structures and then you put in the roof, whatever roof you preferred, and then you install the, maybe, let's say, rain gutters or anything else that you would want to install. And in terms of electrical, again, you're gonna, because you're gonna, let's say, it depends now on where the project is taking place. If the land is already serviced, or maybe you're gonna have to get to the power cables from the transformer, so you're gonna have to dig tunnels for that. And then you're gonna put in circuit breakers, install electrical cables and light bulbs, all those other things also. And so you do the same thing again for your plumbing and finishing off. Here in finishing off, we are talking about plaster. You plaster the wall, painting, putting in cupboards, stairs, ceilings, all that. But these are mainly activities that you see at the bottom, most of them at the bottom here. So these are the activities for your project. But normally what you do is you keep the activities in the activity list. You actually have a separate list.
Yes, sir.
For the activities.
Because I was about to ask, isn't this mainly only supposed to have deliverables rather than activities?
Yes, yes. So this just to show you that usually, because from here, you're gonna, let's say, remove the activities, all these activities, and then you keep only the deliverables, and then these activities you put them in your activity list, and then you're gonna arrange them in order, so that you can use that in your network diagrams. So, but this is just for you to just for you to see, so you don't forget what else needs to be done when you are planning. Even when you are doing your risk control or your cost control, you can actually do it based on this. You can say how much will it cost, let's say for cements, how much will it cost for bricks, like that. So you cost all these activities, and then like that you have a total cost for everything. It's also the same with the risks also for each one of these activities. But normally you keep this separate. Okay, I think that one's fine there. Is there any other question maybe on this?
So just quickly go.
Ashud?
Yeah, I just wanted to remove. I just wanted to say something. Okay.
Okay, thank you. I'm leaving for my meeting. Thank you very much.
Okay, Prof.
Have fun, sir.
Okay,
This Prof's meeting.
What is it? Okay, we can continue, right?
Another Zoom meeting. Yes.
Okay, for question 3. For question 3 now, they're saying here it's compulsory for every final year engineering student to do a final year research project. So the question is, develop a work breakdown structure depicting all activities carried out for a typical final year research project. So this is basic. Did you guys start working on your research projects already?
Finished, sir.
So you can do it also. It will not be too far off again. But normally what you do is you can put in the deliverables again. But here again, I have shown you the activities again, just for illustration, so you can know exactly what you're going to do. I think in the notes, where did I do that? Somewhere in the notes, they said, as you can see in the notes here, they said the activities comprising. Yeah, like here they said, while not considered to be part of the work breakdown structure, each activity is a component of the work package. So you need to identify it as such. But for convenience, you should include activities in the work breakdown structure dictionary under the work package for which they relate. Okay? So you can keep them separate in the activity list. But you can actually just do it together like that, and then you remove them later when you're done. So you don't skip some of them, because once you do it separately, it might become difficult for you to remember some of them. So the typical deliverables for research project would be coming up with a research proposal. Then you start with the project itself. Sometimes in your research you might do it, let's say, chapter by chapter. That's how I do it here. So you have introduction, review, methodology, results, conclusions, and finally you finalize the report itself. So this will be like your web package ready with us, because these are your last deliverables. While these are the activities that you're going to do. For this, you remove this. It should be part of your list of activities. So the work breakdown structure only ends here at the work breakdown structure, at the work package, actually. Okay, I think we can move on to the last one. But the whole idea is that the work breakdown structure, you should make it as detailed as possible. Because like if you do it, let's say like this, the good part is that you will not skip most of the things. But if you're only doing it using deliverables, there's a chance you might skip some of the things. Okay? But still, you need to only end at the web package. Okay, is there any other question perhaps about the web breakdown structure? Otherwise, we are done. Right. What happened there?
So you left us all alone.
Is it?
What happened?
It was just saying it's connecting. Don't know what happened there. Some connectivity issues, I think. Okay, but is the web breakdown?
Oh, we thought you left, sir.
Oh, no, I had some connectivity issues.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Is there any other question about the web breakdown? The web breakdown structure before you move on to the network diagram? Is there any question?
Nothing.
No question.
Okay. Okay, we can move on to the network diagrams. Okay, I've made a presentation for that. Okay, so what did you find about the network diagrams? Okay, I've made a short presentation about them. Okay. Okay, so for this first activity, okay, the question is draw an activity on node network diagram for this project. Okay, let's start off. So with this, you can first here you start with you can see activity A. There was no activity before it, so you can actually just yes. Seems like this connectivity issues is a problem.
It's okay, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Our daily struggles.
Yes, sir.
Is it? Yes, yes. Okay, let me share the screen again. Yes. Okay, so after activity A, we have activity B and activity C, as you can see here. So now we need to drop.
So A has two drops.
Yes, two of them. So you can put activity B here and activity C here, then you put the arrows here. Like that, activity B and C. Okay, and then after that you have
Then D comes from B.
D comes after B, so you can put activity D here, like that. Okay, after that, what do you have?
Then we have
Everything else and E, G, and H. No, E, F, G. They all come from D.
yeah.
Okay, so you can put all of them,
D.
three of them,
And then they all lead to H.
and then
Yeah.
like that. So what do we do?
H.
Is it complete like that, or what do we do after?
Complete.
Okay, normally what you do in this case, because you need to have a starting activity and the project must end. You must have something at the end of the project. So you can put end somewhere here, then you can connect page and also see like that, even if it was not mentioned in the table, like that.
Thanks.
Did you get something similar to this?
Plus, sir.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Almost.
Okay. At least now you have a good idea. Okay, then move to the next question.
Yeah.
Okay, can you take me through this question?
Okay, so A,
We have A,
Yes.
B on top there, C down.
Okay. C,
A, B, and C.
B, and C. B and then C. Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
And then
B and C.
Then we have D will go with B.
At B.
yes,
D,
D
and
Yeah.
E.
D is there.
D and E.
We'll go with B.
and E down like that.
Yes.
Okay. After that one,
Yes.
F. F at C.
F at C. Yes.
F at C. You can put it here, somewhere here. Okay, that's correct.
Yeah.
Okay. After that one,
Then we have
G
G
at D.
you can put
up
D.
there.
G and H at D.
Which
Yeah.
one?
G and H at D.
G and H at D. These two,
Yes.
Yeah.
H2. Yes.
like that.
Yeah.
Like that one and that
We
one.
can put them up. Yes. That way. Correct.
Which other one should we go to
And
now?
I at G.
Add G.
Okay, you can move it out here. Okay,
Yeah.
and then
And then we have J, E. J. We have E, F,
E, F, H, I.
H, and I.
E, F, H,
Yes.
I. They're all going to J.
J.
J somewhere here.
Mm.
And the arrows are coming to it. Like that.
Yes.
Okay, did you get something like
Yeah.
that?
That way. Yes. 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 Yes.
Yes.
Okay, no, that's good.
And end it. So aren't you gonna end this one?
Perfect.
Oh, it ended at J one.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. At energy.
Okay.
Yes. Okay,
Perfect.
we can go to the next activity. This one is even again much easier. This one. Okay. Who else is in the? Who else can take us through this one? Malvin.
Wilfried.
Wilfred.
Who can take us through? Can someone else take us through this one?
Wilfred.
So who's Fred with us? Okay, okay. No, it's fine. We can let's just continue. Okay, here we have
Let's take A with
Okay.
A with B, just straight line.
A. Okay, we can put
A
up
and B straight line.
A and B straight line.
we can put up A and B straight line. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, straight line. Yes.
Straight line.
C, it's on its own.
See it's on its own. You can put it up or down here.
Yes. D also on its own.
B. We can put it B.
D.
D. Okay.
D.
Yes, we can put it down.
D.
From D to E.
They from D to E.
D to E.
They're together. D and E.
Straight.
Straight line.
Okay.
And then
Yes.
all of to F.
Yeah, all of them.
to F.
We can put F here. Then we have a coming from arrow coming from B, C, and E like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
B,
B,
C, and E.
E.
And E.
But
Yeah.
what do you do here now? At the beginning here.
Start.
We can put up
Start.
start. Okay.
Push to start.
Yes.
Mm.
Okay. That.
And then end at F.
Yeah. The end activity is F.
F. Mm.
Okay. Hope this. Okay. We can continue to the.
Question 7.
Okay. 7. Okay. For question 7. So we also on this activity
A is on its own, B on its own, C on its own.
A, B, C they are on their own,
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
which means we
Yes.
we-
And D go with C.
which means we need to begin with a start activity at the end of the
Start. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
Start.
day.
Start button. Yes. Start.
Okay. Then we can put B.
B.
B. C,
C.
down.
From
and
C
then
to
D
D.
can D can go with
C to
C.
D.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Just straight line.
Straight line,
C,
Yeah,
yes.
straight line.
Yes.
Yes.
E,
And then we have E with A
A
now.
to
Can go
E.
straight line.
E with A.
Straight line.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight line.
Okay. A is also.
Then S would be
Okay, it's fine.
A to
F with B.
up there.
Okay, here. Okay.
Yes.
Put F there. Nothing. Okay, now we're E.
Hello.
E.
From E, go to G.
Yeah.
And put G somewhere here. Okay. Okay.
Who is talking?
And then H taking F, G, and J. So H
H is
can go F,
F.
F, G,
G.
and J somewhere.
Okay, which means,
A is to I.
but we don't have
A to I.
Right.
A to I. You should add A from. Yeah.
We put it later.
Just put it.
Let's put A to I.
Put it later. Yeah, A to I. Put it A to I.
So we can skip this one and come back to it.
Yeah, we'll come back to it later. Yeah.
Yeah.
A to I.
A to I.
A to I.
You put it here.